2018 will be a critical year for technology companies as they fight a rising tide of criticism about their impact on society and on the journalism industry. Platforms will be increasingly wary of the reputational damage that often comes with news, while many publishers will be trying to break their dependence on platforms. 2018 will also see a renewed focus on the data, as the ability to collect, process, and use it effectively proves a key differentiator. Media companies will be actively moving customers from the anonymous to the known, so they can develop more loyal relationships and prepare for an era of more personalized services. Here are some key points to point out. Facebook is trying to maximize time spent within its own website and apps and sell that attention to advertisers. Choking off organic referrals is helping increase the value of paid for advertising, while it is also hoping to take a share of TV advertising budgets with its push into video. Google's focus largely remains on building business on the open web. Tough tensions remain over whether Google should pay more to content producers. There has been significant movement on the key publisher complaints. Google abandoned First Click Free in 2017, which had the effect of discriminating against subscription-based publications. Many of the European publishers have benefited from its News Innovation Fund and Publisher Outreach Program, or DNI, which also helps explain the higher scores for Google. Although many of these concerns have been around for decades, it is clear that digital and social media have fundamentally changed the rule of the game. Kevin Kelly, co-founder of Wired magazine, points out that truth is no longer dictated by authorities, but is networked by peers. As a result, there is less faith than there used to be in traditional media brands. At the same, the internet has exposed citizens to a vast array of new perspectives. Facts, alternative facts, and counterfacts now sit side by side online, for example, in a social media feed, and in a way that is often confusing to audiences. So far, attempts to tackle fact-checking and greater transparency have assumed that it is possible to rebuild public trust in the media. It may be hard to persuade people of facts that run counter to their own entrenched beliefs. Clearly, all transparently state. Greater skepticism towards the fact is in the inevitable consequence of exposure to a wider range of perspectives. In itself, this may not be a bad thing as long as it is supported by better source labeling, signals of quality, and improved news literacy. Mark Zuckerberg is on record as seeing video as a megatrend, but plans to rival YouTube or Netflix off the back of the news feed have not yet worked out. Facebook Live has not been as popular as hoped, while early attempts to create original online shows have failed to turn Facebook Watch into a must-visit entertainment destination. But Facebook's answer to these setbacks may be to get more serious about video. 2018 is likely to be a pivotal year for Facebook's ambitions in this area, as well as for other Silicon Valley challengers. Facebook has pledged to spend billions of dollars advancing its TV ambitions. It's looking to commission bigger budget shows in 2018 that make more impact. So, Facebook is talking about investing in hero shows, perhaps even owning program rights for the first time, which would severely weaken its claim to not be a media company. With technology firms betting their future on artificial intelligence, publishers are also looking to understand how this range of complex technologies could be deployed in their businesses. Surprisingly, almost three-quarters firms said they were already using some kind of artificial intelligence, by which we mean computers that learn over time to improve outcomes. Many of these are R&D projects at this stage, but expect a significant number to move into production over the next year. Here are more specific predictions for 2018. Investigations into misinformation and the role of platforms intensify, but lead to little concrete action in most countries beyond new rules for election-based advertising. Facebook or Google will be regularly accused of censorship this year after protectively removing content, which they feel might have left them open to fines. Fact-checking, news literacy, and transparency initiatives fail to stem the tide of misinformation and low trust. Publishers force users to sign in or register for websites and apps, as well as investing heavily in data to help them deliver more personalized content and messaging. For the traditional media, We'll see a growing gap between big brands successfully managing digital transition and the rest. More publishers pivot to subscription, and digital display advertising declines in importance. A number of publishers pivot away from video. Social media. We will see a further move to messaging platforms and conversational interfaces. In technology, voice-driven assistants emerged as the next big disruptor in technology, with Amazon strengthening its hold in the home. AR-capable phones start to unlock the possibilities of 3D and immersive mobile storytelling. We'll be doing less typing in our phones this year as visual search becomes more important. New smart wearables include earbuds that handle instant translation and glasses that talk. China and India become a key focus for digital growth with innovations around payment, online identity, and artificial intelligence.